Hey guys, it's Isaac with the DueDiligenceReport.com, and today's video is going to be about our Forex Weekly Forecast. So today we're going to be going over the Euro Dollar chart, the Austrian Dollar chart, the Dollar CAD, the Dollar Yen, and the Euro Yen. And all of our trade ideas are posted on our blog, the DueDiligenceReport.com. If you don't have time to watch this video and you need to read it on your phone or something like that, you can get the gist of this video all from the blog. First chart we're going to look at is the Euro Dollar. So let's full screen it. And as we can see, these are daily candles. This is about a year long. And as we can see, the chart's formed a very nice head and shoulders pattern. And it looks like the head and shoulders pattern is coming to an end because it's right around the support level for the head and shoulders pattern, and this bearish pin bar has been formed. And that's significant because usually when a pin bar is formed around a support level, it's signaling that the trend is likely to change and that we will see a big move downwards, especially since it's the end of the head and shoulders. And example of this is here we have basic support line, pin bars, pin bar, big move down. So we have the same thing, pin bar formed right here near support. So we're going to look to start building a short position, and we're going to get pretty aggressive with it. We'd set our stops to about 1.3. That's where we'd set the stops because last week it failed to reach that level in the chart. And would look to cover this short around 1.255. I think that'd be a good range because I wouldn't be surprised to see it slip down there because it's into the head and shoulders pattern, so we know what that means. So it looks like a very good short position to take. Next, we will look at the odd dollar. As we can see, for all of 2012, this chart has been extremely choppy. It dips big and then just shoots right back up. It's choppy, dips big, shoots right back up, dips big, shoots right back up, dips big, shoots right back up, etc. Another big dip, goes right back up in about a month probably. And past 2 weeks or so, we have seen another huge dip right around this support level where it's previously dipped for the past year. So what that means is, as we can see from the past, once it reaches this support level, it doesn't stay down here for long, and it's very likely to bounce very hard up to around 1.05. So we're going to start looking to build a long position, and we want to start small because we have to set a pretty big stop because we have seen for the past year when it's been trading in this range, it dipped all the way down to about 94. Just broke through it barely. So we have to set our stop just below that because it is possible that it will dip that low. I doubt it will, but it's possible. So you want to start building your long position slowly, and you want to start small to see where it goes, and if it fails to dip and breaks back through this support, then it's time to get aggressive with the long, and hopefully we will be able to sell it around 1.05. That's basically how we plan to trade the Austrian dollar. I mean, basic range trading. Or another signal thing to look for to know when to aggressively start longing is if we see a pin bar or a bull engulf candle form. Just got to watch for the signal to get long and then hit it hard, guys. Next, we have the dollar CAD. this is a great looking chart. Again, all these charts are daily candles. For the most part, I look at daily time frames, 4-hour time frame, and 1-hour time frame. Or 1-hour candles, 4-hour candles, daily candles. But here's the dollar CAD. And as we can see, it too for the past year or so has been in a range. Top of the range around 1.04 with the bottom of the range being around 90.97. And for the past 2 weeks, about a month, it has been on a straight tear to the top of the range. And it broke right through first resistance. No problem, just went through it. It was looking like it was going to push towards this second resistance and try to break new highs, new year highs, but we just couldn't get there and it pulled back. And then same thing happened the next day. It looked like it really wanted to break through this resistance and try to push some new year highs, but it failed and we had a huge pullback, a big bearish engulf candle formed. And then Friday, it looked like it was trying to bounce off this first resistance, or the resistance line is now support. So Friday, it looked like it was trying to bounce off this support line, and it bounced pretty high, but it pulled back and formed a pin bar right on the support line. So with this bearish engulf and this pin bar, it's a very good chance that the trend is about to change, and we will likely see the price move down to 1.015 or even 1.01. So we'll be looking to short the dollar CAD, and we can start adding to the position pretty aggressively. Keep in mind, we'll set our stops at about 1.0390, and with proper risk management, these 3 trades should be able to reap a decent profit, and we're just going to see how it goes. Now, those are the 3 charts I plan to actually trade this week. So, and some of these I plan to open trades right when the market opens. But the dollar yen charts and the euro yen chart, we're waiting for the price action to get down to ideally about 99.50 before we start longing pretty aggressively, because obviously the overall trend of anything yen is up, just goes up, up, up. So we'd like to see a dip all the way to 99.50, 100 area, and that's where we'll look to long pretty aggressively the dollar yen. And I'd set a stop to about 98.50, because if it breaks through here, possibility that it will continue to drift all the way down to its next support at about 96. And so that's where we'd set the stop for our first position, 98.5. But until the dollar yen gets to at least 99.50, 99, I will not look to long it, because it's likely to continue drifting downward. And for the euro yen, it's basically the exact same thing. I mean, as you can see, the charts almost look identical. Overall, the trend is up, up, up. And we're seeing the past 2 days been huge down days. It's likely to continue downward until it reaches this first support. That's when I'll start entering a small position, as I marked on the chart. And I wouldn't be surprised to see it approach this second support, and that's when I'd really get aggressive longing this thing. And set our stops at about 126 or 127. 127 is where I'd set the stop. So you want to start out small, because you've got a lot of wiggle room with this one. But overall, the trend is up, up, up. So, I mean, eventually this thing will probably be 140, just give or take a couple months. But we'll see. See how it goes. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Again, if you don't have time to watch the videos ever, all of our trade ideas are posted on our website, www.theddreport.com. Happy trading, everyone, and I hope you have a good week.